a sugar daddy. He's trying to be an aspartame daddy.
This must be the battle song
No
of
sugar.
Eldridge's era. The battle
But it
that was
seems-
truly in the bag.
Yeah, he want to be that Stavia.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
According to what seems to be her website, is an award-winning teacher from Toronto, Canada, with more than 30 years teaching experience in the classroom. On her Instagram, it looks like she's made a number of what seems to be children's books. She's got smash hits.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Google Bard to play ChatGPT in chess. It was insane. And I'm gonna show you the game. It has one of the craziest plot twists. If you think you know
Tons of people don't like the story. They don't like the way many of the characters were depicted. They don't like the lack of options, how you're forced to be this like virtuous, good hero.
The other thing is that, see, nobody.
Your middle barracks has fallen.
Yes, we will. Beware. As needed. Look to your own.
You know, it's slower, but like, I think like if I had just saved money.
Yeah.
Also, the methods aren't all like under sanctioned methods.
That's true. Yeah.
So like, you might go to.
Thank you, guys. All proceeds will be going to JK News Liquor, Costco runs for water.
Shuddered. Denied. I go. I go.
I used to bully kids like Andrew in school.
Hello.
I think that definitely is true to an extent, right? If you're more outgoing, you have a good personality, it's going to give you an advantage. I think it depends, like most guys that say this don't really put a lot of effort into it.
I go at will. Very well.
Powerful people play with powerful people, meaning high-profile criminal defense attorneys that get paid the big bucks likely go to parties where the judges are, where the prosecutors are. They probably have better connections and friendships, which can...
Tower has fallen.
Now.
Get Gomo.
We understand. Forward.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Funny way, and I will still to this day remember that. Like, that would be the best way to be picked up. And it worked.
And it was like
Let's get into
Decap? Yeah, exactly. Do you think this is pure gatekeeping or eventually lead us to a point where they buy the land mechanics and aim to rent them out at a charge to generate profit? Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to effectively...
Because of the exposure that happened. Okay, and then they got sold again to Advocate Capital Partners, who have now renamed MindGate Ayla. So you can see a pattern. This is kind of what has happened over the years with Pornhub as they get in trouble.
But I know in the US, I guarantee you that if you did Discovery and you saw all of the people that are working in these companies, I bet they're going to the same parties, they're having conversations with each other, and you could very easily find more than enough.
Man, you're a fat father. You don't know what a gender is?
I am a good fighter. Doesn't know what a gender is. What is it?
That's science.
How many types of bathrooms are there?
6, Google told me D3. So it spawned the knight to D3. It hooked it up with Black Pendant, alright? And then it played knight takes F6, boom! And it's a check to the Black King on E8. This is really bad stuff. This is stuff that we...
Fucking phenomenal. I love it. But the actual in-game graffics are fucking terrible.
Forward by bounds.
Yeah, like in terms of like the fidelity. It's a lot like a...
It's extremely vague. It doesn't actually mean we're in a relationship. And now it's gotten even more vague with a situationship. It doesn't even
my God.
The relationship is already vague.
And that's it, you know, it's like that's a lot of pressure, man. That's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of stress.
Divorce rate is about 55%. It isn't just the divorce rate, but the amount of marriages.
No, you're slut, man. You're slut.
Remaining.
The
now it
bullshit
paused?
doesn't even fucking work, bro.
It just paused right there. What do you mean?
Are you fucking serious?
It just paused. I literally saw it say that.
are the special ones. That's a good head. I shouldn't have executed the blacksmiths. I walk among you.
Is what can I say?
We can bleep it.
Miss.
Damn.
Well, that's good info.
That's almost enough
she
to call
knows-
the game.
She knows good info.
I got a good question, Katie.
Sure.
Well, my first question.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
And I've been like, whoa, you guys can't even elect anybody. Like, what the fuck? And you know what they
Your
said?
bottom tower is under
They
attack.
said, you know what? You're right.
has fallen. Your ancient is under attack.
Games, but on subscriptions and spending within those games.
Yeah.
In fact,
that's why every game does it.
And Take-Two Interactive both make a staggering 75% of their money from what's called microtransactions.
However, I 75%.
Fucking, what the hell is going on over there? That's stupid. It's so stupid. Here's the thing, too. The reason why I think the ball thing is ridiculous is because the ball.
I'm just there just drinking with him. I'm like, go get him, man. He's doing this move all the time. He's just spamming this. Second Drunken Master, I want the guy that he fights that puts the chain around his arm. You're like, what?
A step ahead.
Cody, this for you, girl. Let's go. Where
did you get it at?
Oh, my hammer.
I don't know why. I don't know where these people are coming from. I don't like it just as much as I don't know where the fuck. Yeah, it's a.
To his YouTube channel, which appears to be a clip from a live stream. Jeff answered a viewer question about the gaming community ruining the game.
When you say that the gaming community ruined this game's success, I mean, you know, I don't think that.
Cracks me up.
We betting on the Super Bowl this year, boys? Absolutely.
Absolutely. As long as the sun is still in the sky, we will be betting on the Super Bowl, baby, every year. Every single year, baby.
Who put that ground there? Well begun is half done. Your king moves.
Party that he was trying to stop this. So right now there's a lot of confusion going on.
That's insane.
I mean, you know, the martial law committee chair, I guess, whoever it is, has declared.
We are in agreement.
Joe. But I guess he doesn't give her the chance to do that, because the last thing she remembers is gunshots going off. Jordan said she heard Tyler's last words, and Tyler had said, Oliver, what the...
Your middle tower has been denied.
No, it wasn't. If it was fun, more people would have played it. Guys, I understand it's popular to say, like, oh, I like this game that's not popular anymore. No, there's a reason why they stopped playing.
And if he needs to move like a wall, he just fucking the wall shatters.
Yeah, but every now and then you're gonna need to shave the front half of his head. You gotta get him a haircut. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. If the freaking body
Going on, the opposition party has filed.
That's nuts.
Yeah, sorry, let me just be quite clear. You said you understand why the president...
have the stems from 1989, you know, like they just don't have them. So I had to like basically reproduce like so much of the old music, and I had to have them like
Bishop c5 and knight f6. Knight f6 could potentially lead to fried liver. It could lead to the Traxler. Disregard this. It thinks that it's confused about who is moving, which is I think it thinks it's black's move.
life as a one-man band developer, Zeeker's learning to develop games on Roblox before expanding his knowledge. All of these developers put everything they had over several years of their lives into creating these games, not in pursuit of money, but because of a
Las Vegas, Nevada. Andrew, what a guy, man.
Steve is like best
guy right there.
That's gotta be the most regular compliment I've ever heard you say, dude.
For this character class,
because it works.
You know, do we have the indicators we need?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So it's like you change a core feature like that on a player class, and all the content is changed again. And yeah, that once again, that's sort of what we're at. I'm hoping there's not going to be too much more of that.
Tis your honor.
Too much in the opening, and it plays the move knight f6. Now, make no mistake, knight f6 is an atrocious move because it blunders the knight. But Google knows best, and Google knows that it's already made multiple moves with the pawns in the opening. It's better not to take the knight. It absolutely is the best move.
Winnie would even go on these panels to talk about parenting. During one speech, she is introduced, and this is what the host has to say about Winnie Lee. Every time she appears in public, she speaks quickly and decisively, giving the impression of a powerful woman.
China, you're more important. How about your proposal that happened at J Jewelers? What was that counter so hard?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Not collectively. Obviously, people disagree, right? But
good idea.
People saying like we don't want these games with like these like weird modern
good
social
idea.
issues attached to them. Which is also what we as well. That's whenever it gets really, really dangerous.
And
It's been applied to what happens. It has. Yeah.
that has happened.
Your top tower is under attack.
Years. In fact,
Your top barracks are under attack.
Monster kill.
Your top barracks has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
To see who passes these rules.
Yeah, the day
and
before.
Who fails.
That's the one that
the
happened.
devil is always in the details.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Star Wars Outlaws just came out.
Oh.
And it does actually pass. The reason why is they have clear description.
Roshan has fallen to the raven.
So be it.
Bias unlocked.
That's a lot more.
Anyway, short videos for the moment. Stay tuned for more comprehensive coverage that comes after, especially if I can narrow down.
Yes, I'm going to play one or the other.
Are large, estimating it takes a full hour to go from side to side. That sounds crazy, but we'll see. He also mentions that there was just a great sense of discovery while playing, to be it discovering new lore, unlocking new mechanics.
I'll go there. Attack!
This is tough. What do you guys reckon? I think I'm getting a vibe that Katie's a mate who's been just thrown in here to throw us off everything. I think, brother. Here we go.
I don't know. I think it's more Katie.
Don't say the fact, oh, I'm sorry you got scammed. No, I'm sorry you're stupid.
Indeed. But for any interested last critical thinking,
Absolutely. For guardrails. I mean, comparing it to something like, I don't know, the role playing in other games. You can cut off the head of Karlach, the character that so many love.
This way, and then they want to go and emulate that themselves and project that they're this kind of person as well. Like, I think that's what's going on.
In the West now, it is all short.
Traffic skyrocketed. So by the end of 2020, they were actually, according to the CEO, the 5th most trafficked website in the world. They had 170 million visits a day, 62 billion visits a year, and they had enough content.
Yes. Unstoppable.
I had no mana at that time.
I accept. Dire's structures are fortified.
Molto Atticano.
People thought a third was less than a fourth. On election day of 2024, where's Joe Biden?
In pursuit. Thus. A metamorphosis. Fine, yes? Just so.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Stop dishing out your bullshit, alright?
10 seconds remaining.
We know you're all buddies, alright? I think,
Andrew, I think
we're trying to we can't bring people back. We fuck it!
It's our show.
Fuck this.
Double kill.
Middle of the night over
the intent to watch descent, but the images we're seeing coming out of South Korea is not that. And we're seeing an escalatory tense situation there outside of the government building.
Okay, careful, buddy. Didn't even hurt, dude. Too tough for that shit, man.
Right? A product must have at least one of its constituent DLCs
5
actually
seconds
released
remaining.
whenever it is offered. So that means that a season pass cannot be sold in such a way that if you buy the season pass, that's you know, we would over here in Northern Ireland call someone a bit of a chancer, you know, if they were sort of wheeling and dealing, you know, being a wee
of porn. So he purchased Pornhub, a distressed, a man set. And then he purchased it, and his vision was to dominate the global porn industry. So what he did, he got a 360
circumstances of your life might not be around forever. And so, like, while you're gambling, you can indulge in the fantasy that your life will improve and it
Roots and run!
Get that.
Stand by. I'm going to let you go just for the moment. Because you're,
hang on. It's not going to mean shit. Like, I mean, everybody thinks this guy's just a fucking idiot. Everybody voted against him. This shit's going to get overruled in like probably.
Yes. We are in agreement.
Fair game.
Lost pretty much everything they put in because of how the offering was structured. Now, CopyZilla made some accusations about insider trading directly linked to the creator's account.
I'm sure that they would have never done insider trading.
But without glasses, yeah. That's
Vodka
I
over
like that
Sydney Sweeney, of course. Are you kidding me? 1,000,000%.
A vodka over Sydney Sweeney?
You're
crazy!
I think you're probably right.
The first classroom I go to was English. Like that. Like I said, fuck that shit.
Be honest, clever, straightforward. This is so good.
You were doing very
There's the video
well.
right
I'm
there.
very
Peak
proud of
content. It is absolutely. If he gets it, yeah, he does. It's really good. I think that as a guy, right? I mean, for me.
What's your job, dude? Or is that a strange vacation? All right, Eric G says he's watching from Indonesia right now, and it's 5 in the morning.
It wasn't really that great. And so it's because of COVID? Well, maybe, right? But like, I think that this has always been the way that people have seen things. So there's been games that I've played a lot. I've put a lot of hours.
Your king moves on his own.
She just had surgery, so.
But the fact that there's like a path now and there's like some type of clarity, I think that must be such a big relief.
For sure, for sure.
Because when I think the worst
remaining.
Anything. Bro, and undying loyalty? Undying loyalty.
Your turn to
I was watching this YouTube channel. They're called Kara and Nate, and they go on like road trips and stuff, whatever.
The site because they confirmed it was infested with real sexual crimes. They lost all mainstream advertisers and partners. Even KY Jelly and Weed Maps will not advertise on Pornhub anymore. They were kicked off. They will not.
Your middle tower.
So if he needs to flame the fuck out of someone, he can.
You're in there?
I'll just be outside like this, watching the whole time.
But like, what if you're at Anne Frank's like house where you grew up, and you're like checking out the little knickknacks? Don't ruin anything. Like the bricks.
I'm glad there's people talking about this. It's so funny to see another one of these. But I've got to say that I think it is absolutely code. It is the biggest code that I have.
People are confused, still watching what's being sort of played out. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of legal aspects into this that needs.
Wear that one to be like too warm. That would be like a fashion piece.
I think at this point, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to get you some perfume if you see some, and then I'd probably like to take you out to a lake house and get some drinks out there, and then see where it goes.
At my best. This ain't bottom? By my decree.
Hope we find trouble. From here,
I have no man at the time.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Molto atticano.
Amazing to me. It's like the whole argumentation of we had to do this so we could recoup all the money that we needed for starting this company in the Cayman Islands. How can you say that?
It's a gay crew. Oh. It's a gay crew?
Bigger than ours even.
Is there a straight crew?
Hey,
not yet.
Someone said, put him on the glass.
Put him on the fucking.
Okay. Believes BOE2 will submit all-time greats among the likes of FromSoft, Valerian. Now, I would argue that GGG is already there just with PoE1, but that's.
I think they are, and.
Same thing. I was grinding and reading what else left. You're just like, hey, check out my job kidding. Now show yourself kidding. Now I'm a U.S. Senate officer and I love the current content. Thank you for
Your middle tower has fallen.
Much love to all the boys.
Your ancient is under
Proud to say that.
from the inception. And Pornhub was purchased for $2,000 in 2007 by a man named Matt Caesar, who was part of this original NASA group. And so they were there from the beginning, and they stayed with the company. They were forced to resign.
More and more. I want to date you, Luca, but I don't think.
Your bottom tower.
Well, we want to date. We want to date him, but do we think that Abby? I think Abby has far worse taste. I think. Yeah, I think that he's too good for her.
War is told. Who's in charge here? Death is
again and again on these lists. Despite their numerous differences, they share one thing in common: a smaller, more refined experience that recalls earlier eras of gaming where marriages and mechanics and storytelling were key to technological